What's up guys, my name is Chaley and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over part 2 of creating your character for your novel and story, establishing relationships. Before we jump right into creating a character, if you have not watched part 1 of creating your character, the basics, go watch that first. There is an all writing playlist and I will link it somewhere up through here in the YouTube card thingy and in the description, if I remember. So, to start off with establishing your character's relationships, here's the first question. What is your character's family like? More specifically, do they even have a family, and if so, do they get along? Is there any conflict between their family? Do they have like anything that would affect them in the story, that would affect the way that their character develops? Is this family loving and supportive of your character, or are they more distant and cold? Is there a parental figure at all? It doesn't have to be by blood relation necessarily at all, but is there like some sort of parental figure that has caused your character childhood trauma of any kind that would be reflected in their actions throughout your story or in the way that they talk to their family? For an example, maybe there's one sibling who's a complete and total goody two-shoes, so now there's a lot of pressure put on your character to be the same way, or there's a sibling that's always up to no good, so there's more pressure put on your character because we don't want you to turn out like your sister or your brother. Understanding the dynamic of your character's family and like how they all work together is very important for determining what your character's life is growing up and how it would have molded their person today. Like that family's gonna have some semblance of a reason to why your character is the way that they are in the present time. Unless, once again, they didn't have any family. So after family, you're going to move on to friends, if your character has any. Do they have any current close friends? Do they have any friends that like faded out of their life that may potentially come back in the future? If they do have friends, the type of people that you have your character hang around may also affect what they are like. For example, are they a good group of people or a bad group of people? There's a bunch of gray in between this because a bad group of people may just be misunderstood, and a good group of people may actually turn out to be pretty bad. After you sort out the entire friend situation, then you're going to be moving on to the romantic aspect. What is your character's romantic preferences? What are they like as a romantic? Are they even romantic at all? Are they aromantic? What's their sexuality? You also need to know the sexuality as well. Are they asexual? Understanding this will be a good way to write a good love interest if your character is interested in having a love interest. And when you are creating a romantic relationship, you need to define the dynamic that makes that relationship engaging. The development of that relationship will either make or break part of your plot. A good romantic story ties nicely into the plot, and then there's like that throwaway like, yeah, they're together, but there's no real story there aside from, yeah, that's my girlfriend or that's my boyfriend. So this video was rather short. This topic specifically in character creation I actually really like. Creating those character relationships, establishing those relationships, their romantic relationships, their sexual relationships may not be romantic at all, and then any and all in between, like their family dynamics, what their family like, creating those people, and then creating their friends. What's that group of friends like? Are they perceived as bad or good people? Are they actually bad or good people, or are they just misunderstood? You know, like I love that stuff. I know for a fact that I just talked super fast through all that and I apologize. But I hope, despite that, you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you comment down below what else you want to see, or like other character things that you want to see in the future, because this is only part 2 of creating your character. And subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!